Mediocre Murad wakes up late every day, 10 a.m., 11 a.m., 12 p.m., and then he wonders why he's not making progress towards his goals. Meanwhile, exceptional Imran goes to sleep straight after Isha, so he's able to work on his business after he's prayed Fajr. He knows it's a time where he can work at his best with limited distractions. Assalamu alaikum, my people. My name's Pablo, and I help young Muslim men break out of the rut and become productive. You see, over the last 11 months, alhamdulillah, I've been able to consistently upload every day on various social media platforms, and as a result I've picked up many productivity tactics along the way. If you want to transform your life and become an exceptional Imran, check out my coaching program, link in the description below. You see, everywhere in the self-improvement space they'll all say wake up early and do the work. They'll say things like, if you win the morning, you'll win the day. And the thing is, yeah, as Muslims, we have this key advantage that we don't even utilize. And I was exactly like this. Alhamdulillah, I became Muslim around February 2022. But I never really took advantage of the fact that we were obligated to wake up early every day. So it was either the case where I'd stay up until 2, 3, 4 a.m. to pray Fajr, or it would be the case where I'd go to sleep and wake up after an hour or two and pray Fajr. It was always the case where I'd go to sleep late and wake up late. And this continued for a year and a half, where I'd wake up for Fajr on 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 hours of sleep, but that's it. I'd always pray and go back to sleep. Even when I began my quote-unquote self-improvement journey, where everyone would say, wake up early, do the hard tasks, and I believed I could achieve monumental success by waking up at 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m. How do you expect to achieve great things when you wake up and half the day is gone already? So I just wake up late every day until I hit a breaking point. You see, from May 2023 to August 2023, I was doing the work, I was eating clean, I was hitting the gym consistently. However, by the middle of August, I hit a rut. I was eating junk food every day, I was inconsistent in the gym, I wasn't making progress towards my business, and I had many arguments with different people. My life was going in the wrong. I was going down a bad path, and I was like, you know what? Something needs to change. I can't keep living like this. I was like, you know what? I need to dedicate myself to a big goal, and that was to get to 100k followers on TikTok, where I'd post videos every day on history, politics, religion, race, and anything that intrigued me. And I remember one day I was like, you know what, I'll wake up early and do the work. Because the thing is, yeah, I always heard these gurus and influencers say, wake up early and do the work. But one day I was like, you know what, let me try it. And that's when my life changed, because the mental clarity I felt was something I've never experienced before in my whole life. You see, I always thought it was the norm to have brain fog and find it hard to concentrate when you're trying to do work. I never believed that you could actually do work without feeling like it's an uphill battle, without feeling like you're struggling. And so from that moment onwards, until Ramadan 2024, I'd say around 95% of the mornings, I'd wake up for Fajr and stay up and do the important tasks that needed to be done. And it's a habit I swear by. So the first reason why Fajr is your ticket to achieving your goals is due to the fact that in the mornings, there is limited distractions. How many times have you tried to do work in the afternoon or the evenings and you find it impossible? There's a million and one distractions. Like your mom or dad will come into your room, disrupt your workflow, ask you to do this, ask you to do that. Or your friends will try and message you, call you, bro, let's go on this motive, that motive. Or you just live in a very loud house where people are shouting, screaming, you know how it be. Of course, it's going to be hard to work in these conditions where there's so many distractions, because it's imperative to have focus when you're doing that task. You can delude yourself into thinking, I'll ignore these distractions, I can still do work, but they'll always play on your mind. And the best way to mitigate this issue and to not experience this is by staying up after Fajr and doing the work. You see, the thing is, yeah, the vast majority of people you know, I'd say around 99%, are asleep at that time. And so this is the perfect opportunity to do the work distraction free. It's a time where you can do those hard and important tasks without anything or anyone trying to pull your attention away. As cliche as it sounds, to produce your best quality work, you need to be fully focused. You won't be able to produce good quality intellectual work if every 5 minutes you're getting distracted by this person, that person, this notification, that notification. If you're constantly shifting your attention between work and the distraction every 5 minutes, how do you think you'll make progress towards your goals? The thing is, yeah, you may cope and say, it's not that deep, it's only 10 seconds, 15 seconds, it's not that long. However, in reality, it's actually way worse than that. You see, the science says that it takes up to 23 minutes to regain focus after being distracted. And so how do you expect to get into a rhythm if you're getting distracted every 5 minutes? You'll not get into a rhythm of doing the work when you're checking your phone, then that person's calling you, then your mum calls you, then your dad calls you, then your siblings go into your room. And so doing works in the early hours of the morning, straight after Fajr, mitigates this issue, fixes this problem, because the vast majority of people you know are asleep at that time, and those who are awake are focused on their work. Therefore, you have a golden opportunity to do work distraction free. Also, have you ever tried to do work in the afternoon or the evening and you have all this brain fog? It's like you're trying to concentrate and do the work, but it's difficult. It's like your mind is playing against you. You see, the reason for this is that your cognitive power is limited. And so when you try to do intellectual work later on in the day, you'll find it extremely difficult because you don't have the mental power required to do the task at hand. You see, when you first wake up, your cognitive power is at the highest because you've slept 6, 7, 8 hours, so you've recharged your batteries. But over the course of the day, it slowly reduces due to various reasons. So for example, you checking your phone throughout the day zaps away your mental energy because of all that information overload you're taking in while scrolling on your phone. Or you making all these decisions throughout the day slowly reduces your mental ability. And also eating certain foods will make you less mentally sharp. And so that's why whenever you've tried to do work later on in the day, you'll find it extremely difficult. That's why when you try to concentrate and it's 4 p.m, 5 p.m, 6 p.m, it's an uphill battle. However, in the mornings, you haven't done anything to impair your cognitive power. You are fresh. And so it's during the time after Fajr, in the early hours of the morning, that you dedicate to the most important tasks that move the needle, that get you from A to B, which are often difficult. And the thing is, it's very important to do the work when your brain power is at the highest, because you'll have that mental sharpness to produce good ideas, which will in turn allow you to get better results. Therefore, you need to take this opportunity and do the most important tasks straight after you've prayed Fajr, as it'll be much easier to complete those difficult and hard tasks. You see, the thing is, I'm not no dawah guy, All I am is a Muslim, alhamdulillah. There's a hadith in Sunan al-Tirmidhi where the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, "Oh Allah, bless my nation in their early mornings." You see, the thing is, there's literally barakah in the morning. Subhanallah, as Muslims, we are privileged. Because the thing is, most people need a lot of discipline to wake up early in the morning. They have to be some sort of David Goggins to wake up early and do the work. However, for us, alhamdulillah, we know if we don't wake up, it's a major sin. Use this opportunity that Allah has given to make progress towards your business, studies, gym, whatever's the biggest goal you have right now. Dedicate the time after Fajr towards it, because it's literally a free ticket that you've been given for success. You have a choice, my bro, to continue being a mediocre murad, waking up late and making no tangible progress towards your goal, or be an exceptional Imran where you do the most important tasks straight after Fajr, where you win your mornings, which means you win your days. Remember, productivity is the path to your dream life.